This episode is brought to you by Raycon.
Initiating moisture.
Welcome to the Moist Meter. Today we're taking a look at the new Yakuza game, Yakuza Like a Dragon. So, I'm not the most seasoned veteran when it comes to this franchise. The only one I really played through was Song of Life. But I really like that game and I really fucking loved this one. I'm gonna go ahead and rip the band-aid off right now and pull my pants down to hit you with the truth. I haven't even beaten this game yet while I'm moist metering it, which is a world first for the prestigious moist meter. Typically I'll go start to finish through every game that we moist meter, but this one I'm making an exception just because I love it so much. I wanted to moist meter it right now. There is so much content in this game it would make your titties spin, and I'm doing pretty much all of it. I've done every side quest so far because the side quests are really interesting, the characters are interesting, and the writing is so good. And this is one of the rare games that actually makes me laugh. I don't think comedy really lands in most video games, but in Yakuza, this shit is straight slapping. A lot of the side quests have some very serious elements to them, but a lot of comedy as well. And I absolutely love doing them, so I've done all of them, not because I want to level up and get stronger or get good gear, but just because I love the storylines and characters in them, and they put a big goofy smile on my face. Like last night, I just got a new pound mate that happens to be a crawfish that can help poison the enemies. For those that don't know, I'll go ahead and explain some more mechanics. There's something in the game called a pound mate, where you can basically do a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire phone a friend, where you pay to have either like some jacked guy come in and just beat the shit out of the enemies to help you out, or you get some goofy ones like a diaper wearing adult man and a crawfish and shit like that. It's just so much. There's so much to do. You collect pound mates. They also have like a Pokemon mini game where every enemy you fight is called a Sujimon, and you get them in the Suji decks and you get to read about them. It's just, there's so much. I fucking love it. Now, this isn't a game that's going to be for everybody, though. This game is mainly watching cutscenes and reading dialogue. Granted, the cutscenes and the dialogue are absolutely fantastic. It's a straight banger. But for a lot of people, that's going to be slow and uninteresting, I imagine. And the gameplay as well, it's turn-based gameplay. It's turn-based combat, which is a first for the series. And I like turn-based combat, but I know I'm like one of only 5 people left in the world who do. Not many people like turn-based combat, so I know that's going to be a huge turnoff for a lot of people as well. But for me, I like it. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's super stylized. Like, it never gets old doing, like, Nanba's homeless bad breath attack or something to debuff an enemy and then hit him with fire where you're spitting alcohol at an open flame to light him on fire. Like, I think it's great. I really do. I have a lot of fun with the combat, but I know that's going to be a huge sore spot for a lot of elite gamer barbarians out there. And I understand that, but I've always liked turn-based combat, and I think it's done well in this game. And there's a lot of depth to it as well, even outside of just like gear upgrades and shit like that, min-maxing your build. There's a lot that you can do with the characters with something called jobs, where you can pretty much fundamentally change how they function in battle. So let's say you want to take Ichiban from a baseball bat-wielding madman to a breakdancing demon. You can change him from hero to breaker, where then he becomes a breakdancer who all of his attacks do breakdancing things and do buffs and shit. It's just, there's a lot of depth to the combat so far, and I'm sure it's only going to get deeper as I continue to get deeper inside of this beautiful butthole of Yakuza Like a Dragon. I love the game. Like, I really do. I have zero complaints about it. I know it's not a game for everybody, I get that, but I am absolutely enjoying the shit out of it. And I love the story. You play as Ichiban, a well-meaning 42-year-old virgin, former Yakuza, who, after having some unfortunate events transpire, finds himself excommunicated from the Yakuza and homeless. And it's all about him making homeless friends and rising back to the top to try and become the hero he's always wanted to be. At least that's the story so far, and I love it. Every character that's introduced is great. Every fucking cutscene that comes on is great. I will say the game's not the best looking. I don't think the cutscenes are going to blow you away with their graphical fidelity and visuals, but they are just so stylized and so fun to watch that I don't think anyone's going to have a huge issue with that. But it's probably worth noting. The only actual complaint I have about this game is going from point A to point B in the world is sometimes extremely tedious because there's so many Sujimon random encounters that you'll fight. So you'll just be walking down a street and you'll get one encounter with 2 homeless people, you beat the shit out of them, then you walk 2 more steps, and then all of a sudden you're getting attacked by a streaker who's flashing his dick and ass in your face and you have to fight him. and then you take 2 more steps, and then there's a whole mob of people that were sunbathing and punks that you have to fight through. It's just you get so many encounters, and yeah, you can run away from them, but it's still time consuming and still becomes a bit of a headache because it's just trash mobs that don't even really give you a good reward for just blasting through them. So I just think and I'm sure there's ways to get around it with like a rappel or something, but just right now, that's the only sore spot I have, which isn't even really a big complaint because the combat is still fun. It's just there's so many fucking random encounters, it gets a little wacky. Now I'm playing the English dub version, which is going to make a lot of people vomit because I know that there's that superiority complex from the English sub elitists, but I think the dub is great. It's the perfect blend of good voice acting and goofiness. Like, I think the English dub is absolutely fantastic. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But I imagine, yeah, maybe English subs is better, but still, I'm having a good time with the dub. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this into the moist meter now. I'm giving Yakuza Like a Dragon a clean 90%. I really like it. I don't have any complaints about it. I know there's a lot of things about this game that a lot of people won't like, but shit, I fucking love it so far. Every little crevice of this game I'm exploring, I'm putting my finger in every possible orifice of this game's universe. I love everything about it. I really do. No real complaints, but it is a game that's not going to be for everybody. It is a slow burn. There's a lot of times where you're probably just listening to dialogue for upwards of 30 minutes or more. And for me, that's fine because I think it's well written and enjoyable, but for some other people, that's going to be a big fucking turnoff, and I get it. It's that special time of year again. There's a big holiday right around the corner. And what better gift to give someone you care about than the gift of high-quality wireless earbuds? I'm talking Raycon. Raycon earbuds are comfortable. They're easy to set up, convenient, seamless Bluetooth pairing. Raycon wireless earbuds sound just as amazing as the other top audio brands, but coming in at half the price. 6 hours worth of playtime, nice and compact, snug fit. It's great for just staying active because it's nice wireless. It's not going to fall out. It's not going to get in the way. I always use it for working out in particular. And it's just a great gift because it's something that people can use every single day. So if you're interested in getting yourself a pair of Raycon wireless earbuds for this holiday season, you can go to buyraycon.com/moist to get 20% off your order. That's buyraycon.com/moist for 20% off. So yeah.